Is that what you're sort of saying? That's how
Yeah.
your method that you'll be teaching at this event will help us sort of put together?
Absolutely. And if you think about the vicious cycle I've just told you about, it starts with the fact that there's a thought of there's a problem here. Well, what if that thought didn't exist? What if you could go back to the original thought and remove it? Then if there's no problem, there's only opportunity.
That's right. Now, I mean, I speak to some people and they say, oh, yes, we're in a recession. I've not been able to find deals. However, I'm talking to other people who are sort of saying, well, what recession? And in fact, they're buying more than they ever did before because they've been able to get access to more deals than they ever used to have in what we used to term as the boom period. So are we saying that these people who are being very positive are almost in that zero state and they're unconsciously or consciously applying these methods and they're actually doing really well out of what we are sort of stating as the recession area?
Absolutely. The first thing they've done is they've refused to subscribe to the mindset of somebody in a recession. Secondly, they're probably accessing anywhere near zero state, either consciously or unconsciously, allowing them to have that free attention. Because it's the free attention that gives you the opportunity to then actually state what it is you really want. Because people, when you ask somebody, what do you want? They'll give you 10 answers of what they don't want. But very few people have the clarity to say what they really want. Now, that's another thing that we're going to be covering on the actual session day itself, is actually going into this and looking for what people really want.
Right. So the methods that you're going to be teaching at this event can be applied quite easily to business owners and entrepreneurs, but more importantly, can also be applied by investors and to actually help them attract investments into their lives, attract the finance that they're so lacking out there at the moment, and do well like these few who are doing well consciously or unconsciously regarding the laws of attraction. And this is what you're going to be teaching at the event. Is that right?
That's correct. And one of the other things that I thought would be very, very useful is once you've got all these opportunities flying towards you, to be able to make the right decision at the right time for you.
Right.
I mean, how do you feel about that? It's a very specific tool, but to be able to make the right decision at the right time, every time for you.
Well, that's an absolute powerful thing because, I mean, we're making decisions on a regular basis as far as property is concerned. And there's always this hint of doubt in the back of my mind, am I doing the right thing? Is this decision going to cost me? Should I go forward with this or should I take a step back and analyze it again and always get to the point of over-analyzing a situation to the point where you sort of say, well, no, there's too much risk involved. I'd love to be able to go and say, right, okay, make a firm decision. Yes, this is the property I want, and know that every time I make that decision, it's always going to be the right one. So, yeah, you're right. Actually, it's a very, very powerful tool to have if you can have that in your toolkit.
Yeah, and that's one of the primary tools that I teach on this actual event. The main reason being is whenever people go out and start using the laws of attraction, they get mistaken into asking for certain things that they think they want, without knowing the decision, is this what I really want, and is this the right decision for me? And when they get what they've asked for, they're disappointed, because not disappointed that the laws didn't work, but disappointed in the result they got. Now,
right, so what you're saying, that what they're asking for... Sorry, go on.
Instead of having to waste their time, their effort, their energy on going after something which isn't what they really wanted in the first place, the reason why I include this particular tool is the fact that they can actually make the decision beforehand.
Right.
Make sure this is what they really want. Make sure that this is the right decision for them, and then go get it. So you've got the whole roadmap.
So once they actually receive the results, it will be exactly what they wanted in the first place, and not be disappointed in any way. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the difference, because they know this is what I want. And they'll also know when they get it, which is the important thing that nobody else teaches.
Okay, interesting. Right, now tell me about the bonuses that are going to be thrown into this event.
Okay, well, what I've done firstly is I've actually made this event exceptionally cheap. Main reason for it is I want to reveal these secrets to a very exclusive small group of select people, and therefore price should not be a dividing line for anyone.
Right, okay.
But those that decide to go for this VIP package,
Mm-hmm.
what I'm throwing in is I'm throwing in the material of Universal Laws, a copy of the original manuscript, Emotional Mastery,
mm-hmm.
which is how to deal with the tools of the emotions. I'm also throwing in a DVD set on how to use these tools on a practical day-to-day basis. So even after the event, you've got those tools to take home with you. Should you have missed any detail by being distracted in any way, it's there with you. You have no excuses not to be using the universal laws and getting the kind of results that you need to get. And what I'm also doing is throwing in some meditations to help people get to zero state very, very quickly for those that haven't practiced it.
Mm-hmm.
The idea of meditations is to make it very, very specific, that people can have access to zero state very, very quickly. Also, at that point, they can go out and instruct what it is they want, what it is they need, and get things in motion.
Right, okay. I mean, okay, well, you're giving away quite a lot of bonuses there. So you're giving away the book, The Universal Laws, and also
Mm-hmm.
the book Emotional Mastery, and a DVD set which actually tells them exactly a step-by-step
Mm-hmm.
process to tell them exactly how they can go away and start using the methods right now. As soon as they get home, they can sort of go straight into it, and they've got something that they can reference as and when they need to.
Absolutely.
So what is the value of all these bonuses that you're giving away? Because it seems quite a lot there at the moment.
Absolutely. Well, these actual products sell on my website right now, and the total value of the bonus package is, if I'm not mistaken, £150.
Right, okay, excellent.
And
these are going to be given away free to the VIP ticket holders, is that right?
That's correct, to the VIP ticket holders.
Okay, brilliant. Okay.
And the meditations, which I've not actually valued, the ones that I'm throwing in, the total amount of meditations, etc. What I've decided to do is give away the whole back catalogue, which is available by download. Now that is £100 in itself. That's £250 worth of bonuses that I'm throwing in for this one event.
Oh, excellent. That is excellent.
But
and again, just to clarify, this is going to be for the VIP ticket holders only, yes?
That's right. It's an exclusive event, so we're already shortening the numbers, but a select few who go VIP will be receiving these bonuses.
Okay, no, that's excellent. You know, that's a lot of value there already. So going on to, there was a mention of a surprise. What is the surprise?
Okay, so the surprise is I'm actually going to be doing a physical challenge with everyone in the room that goes VIP. So they can actually see how these laws work. And not only will they actually see them work, they will get an experience of them working during that day. So not only will you come in that day, not only will you learn all the secrets, not only will you learn all the theory, not only will you learn all the practicals, but you will get a result by the end of the day.
Right, so basically they'll have experienced the laws of attraction as they go home. They'll have something that they can recall on. So they'll, on that particular day, they'll actually go through that experience themselves.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, can you tell us more? There was something that was mentioned earlier, something regarding a casino seminar. I'm a bit intrigued about that. Can you tell me what that's all about?
That always gets everyone's attention, that one. Okay.
Well, you mentioned casino, and I thought, okay, money-making, gambling, I enjoy that. So, yeah, tell me more about that. I'm intrigued, really.
The casino seminar is a seminar that I'm going to invite the VIPs on at a later date, but the actual seminar itself I'm going to be giving to those VIP members only during this particular training day. And what I'm going to be telling them is how to actually physically go into a casino and use the laws of attraction to get a result there and then, to show you the difference between those guys that talk about the theory, give you an experience of a seminar and send you home, to